All right, y'all, come in. I'm starting the live stream at exactly 13 seconds as I pull up my information that I want to share with you. And the reason why I'm doing this live stream is not because I physically feel like it, right? I'm fatigued today. I really don't feel like it. But the reason why I'm doing this is because these numbers and coincidences kept popping up. For example, someone made the post about, well, for some reason, a post, timeline of Aaliyah and Missy Elliott. Aaliyah tweeting about, I mean, forgive me, Aaliyah, first of all, but Missy Elliott tweeting about Aaliyah's birthday. That came up on my timeline. And I decided to do gematria because of that, because all of this is occurring and coming up at the same time as brewing, because we know Aaliyah's and Kobe being Bryant's death is so similar, right? She's in a small airplane. Kobe was in a helicopter. The crash come tumbling down. Both of those incidents are still highly spoke of today, and about the plagiarism of them both and the planning of them both, for example. And so if I don't get a lot of people on this live stream, I'm not going to waste the time, my hour, this time going over this information. I just keep it for myself. So, if you all want me to continue to talk on the subject, if you want me to decode the Super Bowl, before you ask me, should you bet on it or not? First of all, I believe that if you have to ask someone if that you should spend or invest your money or whatever, then you should not be doing it. Right? This is the decoding. It is not financial advice. In fact, I have plans on showing you other decodings from other people on YouTube, other decoders that are saying, hey, we really don't know which way this is going to go. When I tell you they made it, when I say they, I mean the powers that be, the elite made it this year, hard for and difficult for decoders. They really did, because the colors are so similar. You have the red and gold with the 49ers, and then you have the yellow and gold with Kansas City. And you can't stay, like previous Super Bowls with Snoop Dogg and Rihanna, who wore red last year, and Snoop Dogg, who wore the blue and gold on his performance. You can't say this time that, oh, it depends on whatever color that Usher wears. Because if Usher wears red, then you still don't know. Right? You still don't know which way this can go, because red is for either one. And so I want to, or my plan is to show you other YouTubers, other clips of other YouTubers who also decode and break this down. But let's get into the numbers, as Taylor Swift, in my opinion, represents the Swift financial system, right? You got this big debate, or just things that have made the big news right now about, will Taylor Swift arrive to Vegas? Vegas, we know, is the betting town, where all bets are made, right? Big betting town. In fact, this Super Bowl is the largest wide Super Bowl in history, where the bets are being made, right? And so right now you have it all in Vegas. You have a gematria behind it. I have my own personal pick, but again, I'm not even betting. So do not ask me, should I bet? I'm going to tell you, that's your decision. You do what you want to do. I do not like people personally to try to make bets, or to even make bets off of my decoding, for a numerous amount of reasons. That I don't like that is because, number one, I just feel like it's hypocrisy to take someone else's knowledge and make money off of it when you don't contribute to that person back. I believe in giving and receiving. That's number one. When you don't give anything back to the channel, back to their time, back to, well, my channel, back to my time, back to my research. So I feel like it's hypocrisy. So I don't agree with people doing it. And number two, it could go either way. And three, I'm not betting myself. I just love the decoding of it. So let's go. As let's say, let's take the whatever pill you want to take today, the red or the blue pill. So this one, Taylor Swift connection with the number 13. This raised an eyebrow as well, and you are going to be shocked when I show you the gematria behind Aaliyah's name. Again, a big controversy about Aaliyah, Kobe Bryant. This is the year of the dragon. This is the lunar year. As we see, Bitcoin is pumping. Yesterday was the full moon, so we know Luna represents the moon cycle, more so of the female, the feminine energy, right? The moon cycle, the feminine energy. That's what the Luna represents. The sun is the masculine energy, right? The masculine energy. So we're moving off lunar energy, and Bitcoin moves with the new moons. I also share this in Second Kings chapter 4 in the Bible, and where it's the married woman who was rich, and the Bible specifies that she was not rich from her husband's or her husband's earnings, but she was rich and their son had died. She had built a room on their house just for the prophet Elisha, or some refer to as Elijah. And through his passing, Elijah or Elisha would rest there. She built a room for him, and her son had died, and her husband told her, she said, "Well, I'm going to see the man of God," right? And he said, "Well, it is not the new moon or the Sabbath." A lot of that just go right over religious people heads, or church people or church goers, right? They don't know what that means, and in most cases neither do the pastors, because they don't teach or they don't elaborate on that of the new moon. And so a new moon was yesterday on the 9th. Today is the new year in Chinese, and usually when we have a new year celebration that started today in China, which again, officially, my opinion, March is the new year, because a lot of people go by the wrong calendar. They go by the Gregorian calendar, which is the fake calendar, and they celebrate in United States and other parts of the world the New Year in January, when it's not official the New Year. But China, let me take my shirt off. China celebrates it starting today, New Year celebration, and a lunar year. And so a lot of these cryptos in the crypto market and the economic market is going to move around the New Year, the cycles of China, because China is the financial powerhouse taking over the United States, and a lot of the animals connected within the theme of the new year. Also, this is the year of purple, the color purple, and Kobe Bryant as well, the Black Mamba. Did you all also pay attention that I'll show that? Like, let me just show this video. This is on Taylor Swift connection.
Welcome to math class. No, really, we're talking about the lucky number 13, that is Taylor Swift's, and welcome to math class. No, really, we're talking about the lucky number 13, that is Taylor Swift's, and can it sway the Super Bowl in favor of the Chiefs? We're going to have a little fun this morning. Okay, so stay with me here. This is Super Bowl 58, right? 5 plus 8, 13. The 49ers are playing the Chiefs, so 4 plus 9 equals 13. The 49ers are the number 1 seed. The Chiefs are the number 3. That equals 4, of course, but 1 and 3 equals 13. Taylor Swift is scheduled to be there in Vegas, fly from Tokyo Saturday to Sunday. That flight takes 13 hours. Here we go. And finally, Taylor Swift, she has been to 13 games this season, and the Super Bowl is being played on February 11th. 2 plus 11 equals 13. All right. So if you are a believer, let me know. We're going to ask psychic Vincent Jenna to join us now to talk a little bit more about this. Vincent, thanks for being here. We have a pattern. How can you explain this?
Okay, well, we have to understand, Tally, for one thing, that numerology plays a very profound role in human life to start with. I mean, first of all, it dates all the way back before biblical times when we had the 12 tribes of Egypt leaving, I'm sorry, the 12 tribes of the Hebrew leaving Egypt, and Moses was the leader. That was 13. And then we had the 12 disciples and Jesus, that was the number 13. And so we turned it around to be an unlucky number because Jesus got crucified on a Friday the 13th. The Knight Templars that guarded the Vatican, they all got massacred on a Friday the 13th. So all of a sudden, the number 13 became unlucky, except for Taylor. And there is no such thing as luck. However, the number 13 obviously plays a very important role in her life. If we sit here, and yes, maybe the 49ers are playing in the Super Bowl, but there's always been the 49ers for a long time now, and nothing has come up about that in the past. But the number tends to stand out when it starts meaning a lot of things. And for personal reasons, yes, Taylor Swift has the lucky number 13, or what we say is lucky, right? It's just about numerology. It happens to be a very special number for her. Like the number 9 is very special for me and my wife.
Okay, so Vincent, I don't want to miss your guesses here. So I want to get to them if we can in the last minute we have with you. Who will win the coin toss? Will it be the AFC or the NFC?
Oh, listen to you. Well, I got to tell you something. No psychic can predict anything like that because we created the game of chance, and therefore we also created an even playing field. Now, I can say that it's going to be heads, maybe in that way, but as long as nobody bets on it, everything will be fine. Nothing is supposed to give us an advantage in any way. That's why I can't even become rich from the lottery.
Ah, okay. So
it's not about that.
You can't say which team is going to win then.
No, I'm not. But based on Taylor Swift and her numbers, she's thinking, you know which one? The one from San Francisco.
All righty. Well, Vincent, thank you for joining us. And you know what? Your guess is as good as everybody's, I guess. Have a wonderful weekend.
It is. That's why nobody is going to become rich off of betting in any single way, right?
All right.
You have the exact same chance.
Well, we appreciate you joining us here in Houston. You enjoy.
So there we go. Number 13. Now, I'm about to show you all this live stream that I did some months ago. Actually, I have on the same shirt that day that I have on today on this live stream. And this was exactly 6 months ago where I brought in, and that's because I usually wear, I have more than one of these tops, but I wear these when I'm going to the gym and working out. So this is where I'm breaking down XRP, right? So I'm not going to reteach it. You're going to see a lot of videos today where I'm not reteaching a lot of things. But that's me, right? Different necklace, same girl, same person, right? I have my 111 necklace on now. And as they talked about the Taylor Swift number 13, it brought me back to this video when I taught on the connection of XRP and the number 13. So when I tell you that this Super Bowl for any decoder, I have not heard one decoder on YouTube say for certain that they believe this will win other than myself. I'm saying the California connection with the color purple and the 49ers. That's the only thing that for me that, set it apart. But I'm telling you, I'm still not 100% sure on that. I'm not 100% sure on that. So we just saw Taylor Swift number 13. And now let's listen to me break down. This is 6 months ago, XRP connection to the number 13 as well. Plus 6 combined, 13. And so with that being said, you all, XRP, and I'm going to show you proof, is strongly connected to the number 13 along with the US dollar. So we look at gematria, and again, gematria is the interpretation of letters that connects to words. So we see the reduction of XRP to the numbers 22, right? So we see the reduction of 22. We also see 14. I broke down 14 before on that, on XRP. But when we look at Ripple, and I did X Rapid as well, we see the 7 plus 6 is 13. And so there's 13 connected to XRP and Ripple, because on the 13th of this month was the initial case decided upon. And so I came across this video again. I'm driving in my vehicle, not even looking for any footage of another live stream. And I listened to this, and then I began to think about the United States dollar. The United States dollar and its connection to 13. But let me show you some more evidence of XRP and the number 13 as well. So let me give credit to this channel.
Are forced to accept when transacting across multiple networks or currencies in the current system. The creation of a CBDC provides powerful benefits for the economy and people of an adopting central bank. It's technology that places trust in digital money in the hands of a central bank that can guarantee accessibility to funds and the resulting services, as is the case with cash today. The result? An improved foundation for global financial development where businesses, commercial banks, and ultimately people can unlock new economic potential. Work with Ripple to build a custom pilot designed for your country or institution today.
Big Bragg Island House says it's been less than a week since the decision dropped, and I'm still overwhelmed with gratitude for and hugely proud of this team. Unequivocal win for Ripple, for the crypto in the U.S. That's the bottom line. After nearly 3 years, the court's July 13th decision delivered a landmark win for Ripple and the entire U.S. crypto industry. XRP is not a security. Also, this 13 days kind of interesting. Take a look at this. So we got the Hinman emails released on the 13th. We also got the decision on the 13th. We also were sued for 1.3 billion, which is also 13. Take a look at this here. XRP. XRP here breaks down to 13, 5 plus 8, 13. Also Ripple. Ripple also breaks down to 13, 7 plus 6, 13. So once again, that 13th date, very peculiar. Let me know what you think down below. XRP, Ripple. Vincent Kennedy says if XRP.
So number 13 is definitely connected to Ripple, 1.3 billion. You saw the XRP decoding. You saw the Ripple decoding of number 13. Now, what does that, Queen, have to do with the United States dollar? You wouldn't believe it. Like I said, I was just minding my own business, chilling, relaxing, and it came to me in my vehicle. Was not planning on doing a live stream. Again, a lot of people may teach you that 13 is an evil number, but 13, right, is a twofold promise for God. Again, for example, in Genesis, when Hagar bore Ishmael, Abraham was 86 years old. But when Abraham was 99 years old, the Lord appeared to him and the promise and gave him the promise again that he would give Abraham a son and his wife and bless her. And she will produce nations. We're talking about a nationality level. Kings of people came from her. So at 99 years old, God's promise came. But at 86 years old, Abraham tried to bring God's promise to fruition by himself within his flesh. And for example, in Genesis, when Hagar bore Ishmael, Abraham was 86 years old. But when Abraham was 99 years old, the Lord appeared to him and the promise and gave him the promise again that he would give Abraham a son and his wife and bless her. And she will produce nations. We're talking. Okay, I'm going to stop there because I didn't elaborate that when I was on the live stream. Ishmael will produce nations. Will produce nations, right? And Abraham, well, Ishmael, they tried to bring that to pass or to do that on their own. However, This is about the nation global financial shift reset, a national global financial shift reset. So we're talking about XRP, Taylor Swift connection to the number 13. If you're just not coming in, right? I played that in the beginning. Even on this live stream, you can go back and rewind to the beginning and then catch back up with me if you want to. 49ers, 9 plus 4 is 13. Played on February 11. 11 plus 2 is 13. 13 hours flight from Tokyo. And other things with Taylor Swift on the number 13 that I played. But this is the United States dollar connection to the number 13 as well on my live stream, or on the live stream that I did 6 months ago. So let me play that for you. So people have this convenient devil that they blame when they don't do things that they know they should have done for themselves, when they don't take action. So we got the dollar bill. I'm just strolling in my vehicle, you all. Let me tell you something. When you ask, seek, and knock, the information will flow and come to you. I promise you. And I see the number 13 not only connected with XRP, but the dollar bill. Right? So let's listen to this.
Root of all evil. Write down root of all evil and count it. That's 13 letters. And I want to show you this on the back of the dollar bill. This can't be a coincidence. Somebody put this together that likes that number 13. So look at it. There are 13 steps on the pyramid. Look over at the eagle. There are 13 stars above the eagle. There are 13 vertical and 13 horizontal stripes on the shield. 13 leaves and 13 berries on the branch in the eagle's hand. And the eagle is holding 13 arrows. And then look at some of the words on there. That annuit coeptus. That's 13 letters. And then it says New World Order. That's 13 letters. New World Order is 13 letters. That's what that stands for under the pyramid there. New World Order. So you see that back of the dollar bill connected with the number 13. And then it has that evil eye, that all-seeing eye in the pyramid that comes up in music. It comes up in the movies. You just go to Target and look at the front cover of the books. When you go through that the book section there, or any bookstore, you're gonna see a theme of that all-seeing eye symbolism. Walking through the mall, look at some of the posters of you know, anything in there. There's going to be some all-seeing eye symbolism. Somebody covering the eye, something like that. That's very a big thing in the occult. Look at Anton LaVey's pictures of Anton LaVey, the pastor of the Church of Satan. He does the eye in the pyramid thing. Aleister Crowley, you'll see pictures of him with the eye in the pyramid. Aleister Crowley, the most famous Satanist that there is, known for being a Satanist.
Now, this person brought down a very great example.
Crowley.
So again, this is an old video, you all, that I did. It's really sad. My videos don't get more views, you know, but it is what it is. A lot of people are woke and broke, right? They're woke and broke. They just don't want to connect the numbers and the seasons to where we are. But number 13 in the Bible, Genesis 13 and 13 has exactly 13 words, right? For people to say, oh, numbers are not, even though the Bible has a whole book called Numbers, but, or they may say numerology, right? 13 words, first mention of wicked and sinners, but Genesis 13 and 13 has exactly 13 words. Mark 7 has 13 evils, and etc. Antichrist plus 666. Now let's get into the 666, right? as we are talking about Taylor Swift and this new world financial system, this new world order, also Ishmael and the Bible, a father to nations. You all excuse me, been to the gym, just trying to get my hair flow right, trying to get my hair flow right. And so again, if you are just not coming in, I played this very and the media is saying this very humorous. I tell people all the time, the media exposes the truth in jokes. This is why it became very popular on social media when people were posting that the truth is often told in jokes, whether it's your friends joking with you, family members, or whatever. Um, I gave the example of Richard Pryor when he was in Africa, and he was saying about what Black people did, and people were laughing and joking, but that was the truth of what he was exposing. So, the exposure is often told in jokes and in laughter. Again, I'm going to show this again just for the people that's coming in. And this is much bigger than the number 13. We're going to get into the gematria and the decoding of the Super Bowl. But I just want you to start here and show you how Taylor Swift is a part of the Swift financial system. And this is how it came about. Kansas City Chiefs and the 49ers, strategically, according to, they are telling you it is planned in plain sight. And speaking of that, I may be on here longer than expected. I don't care. As long as we have engaging conversations. We got to look at season DMAC, season 13. Is it season 13, episode 31 of The Simpsons? 13, as we're talking about 13. Thank you for reminding me of that.
Welcome to math class. No, really, we're talking about the lucky number 13, that is Taylor Swift's. And can it sway the Super Bowl in favor of the Chiefs? We're going to have a little fun this morning. Okay, so stay with me here. This is Super Bowl 58, right? 5 plus 8, 13. The 49ers are playing the Chiefs, so 4 plus 9 equals 13. The 49ers are the number 1 seed. The Chiefs are the number 3. That equals 4, of course. But 1 and 3 equals 13. Taylor Swift is scheduled to be there in Vegas, fly from Tokyo Saturday to Sunday. That flight takes 13 hours. Here we go. And finally, Taylor Swift, she has been to 13 games this season, and the Super Bowl is being played on February 11th. 2 plus 11 equals 13. All right. So if you are a
So there it is. And DMAC, since you brought up the Simpsons episode, I want to look at this, and I talk about Aaliyah, Kobe Bryant. This is 2024, the year of Kobe. Also, I'm going to show you all that they did release Kobe's statue, but they did it in number 8, right? They did it in number 8. And Kobe, before his death, they asked him if they were to commence or dedicate a statue to you, would you want it number 8 or 13? And Kobe said in that interview, number 24. I'm not 13, number 8 or 24. And Kobe said in the interview, number 24, and they still made the dedication trophy of him, right? And number 8, which is the upside down infinity sign. So DMAC, this is for you. And look, this is just live stream. I'm going to flow with the people that's live. Whatever you all bring up, we're going to flow with. This is not a pre-planned live stream, just some things I'm going to bring out and let it flow and bring together. Now, I'm sorry, season 31, episode 13. So the reversal. This has been the most decoded Simpsons episode, I think, on YouTube, right? Season 31, episode 13, Frank Coin. So let's break this down.
I haven't seen you before. Yeah, we go around the country. Baby back fibs, leg of yam, and wagyu beets.
Dad, are you sure you're okay eating here? You look like Dad.
And Wagyu beets.
I'm talking about the color purple, polymatic, polygon, these hexagons on in the background. We always pay attention to the lavender color. Again, the color purple, released by Oprah Winfrey, who's a big controversy right now. Club Shay Shay and Cat Williams and Monique, everybody, the year of exposure, TD Jakes, Oprah Winfrey getting exposed, who remade the color purple, that big controversy with Taraji P. Henson. Also, the year of Prince, Purple Rain, 1984, and 2024 anniversary of Purple Rain and Prince and his controversy death as well, right? The controversy death of Prince. So we got Aaliyah, Kobe Bryant's controversial death, and Purple Rain. What? How many years is 1984, 2024? You all help me because I have so many numbers in my head. Anniversary of that release, 1984, of Purple Rain. So we have the polymatic, the purple hexagon back there in the background on this episode.
Dad, are you sure you're okay eating here? You look like Dad.
And for your information, we are not kissing up.
Taxpayer?
Oh, well, let's see. The most interesting person I know is a white male. That'll go over great in Coke bottle with teeth.
He's devoted his life to helping the world through science.
See,
Professor Frink, I want to thank you.
And I know is a white male. That'll go over great in Coke bottle with teeth.
He's devoted his life to helping the world through science.
see, spare?
Oh, well, let's see. The most interesting person
Eating here, you look like Dad.
A lot of things. Thank you, Latoya. 1984 to 2024 is 40 years. Thank you for that information, looking that up for me. When she says you look like Dad, look at the pearls too. Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris has said that she believes it's the 49ers, right? They will win, but the pearls. Lisa represents Kamala Harris. Bart, the representation of lookalikes, whether it's XRP and XLM or XRP and XPR, right? You see the light purple in the windows and in the background. Marge also have on the pearls as well. And the lookalike with Bart. From Homer to Bart, the lookalikes, the crypto world, but let's go.
And for your information, we are not kissing up.
Taxpayer?
Oh, well, let's see. The most interesting person I know is a white male. That'll go over great. The most interesting person I know is a white male. That'll go over great in Coke bottle with teeth.
He's devoted his life to helping the world through science.
See,
Okay, you all know this is Elon Musk, who purchased Twitter for $44 billion. Elon Musk numbers are 44, the double 44. So that's in reference of Elon Musk. And the first chip he's already implanted to the human brain, right?
yeah.
Professor Frink, I want to thank you so much for letting me visit you. Oh, you got started in science.
Oh, science. Well, I was crazy.
I never paid attention to this on this episode. That just stood out to me. This somewhat looks like the Ethereum symbol, just in my opinion. We have Professor Hessler in the background. I never looked up her name. I probably need to just to see the gematria on her name, Hessler. Frank Cohen, BlackRock founder is Frank. Well, one letter off the BlackRock CEO of BlackRock, who just came in purchasing Bitcoin ETFs, right? But this to me looks somewhat like the Ethereum logo. We see the Rubik cube spinning on its axis It's representation of the world, a global, right, financial reset instead coming.
Started in science.
Oh, science. Well, I was created by science, my dear child. Notice me. But I never had my breakthrough. In a world of Einsteins. Anyway, I will explain cryptocurrency by clicking a link to TV's most beloved scientist.
Think so. For cryptocurrency to work, we need a record of every transaction that occurs. These are recorded in what's called a
in your wallet. I'm in.
My dear child. Notice me. But I never had my breakthrough. My dear child. Notice me.
Okay, we got Otis means is what they're saying. We got the scientific lab. To me, this is a representation of cosmos. Also, I was telling you all about Professor Frank. And then you have Springfield, Shopper, first test tube baby born, Professor Fink here, representation of test tube baby. So this is BlackRock CEO. They just came in. Yeah, it's plain in plain sight. It's plain in plain sight, right? Right in front of your faces. I agree with you. And then this is Larry Fink, just one letter off. And he's an American billionaire. Larry Fink, BlackRock is the largest money management firm in the world. Over $10 trillion worth of assets under their management. They just got the approval to purchase and manage Bitcoin for the people in the back row that are always saying, oh, Bitcoin's a scam. Well, hey, this company has done its due diligence and the approval of Bitcoin ETFs. So this is Frank, this is Fink. It's one letter off, right?
My dear child. Notice me. But I never had my breakthrough. In a world of Einsteins. Anyway, I will explain cryptocurrency by clicking a link to TV's most beloved scientist.
Okay, he says clicking the link. That representation of chain link. We see here the motorcycle. We'll see twins. Another decoder. I know it's 888. I forgot his name, but he broke this down, the 13 lines. We talked about the number 13 again, connection with XRP. Also, they said Taylor Swift jokes about nearly falling at Tokyo and during a performance, tripping and nearly falling. And it said she says, my life flashed before her eyes, but it is something in the article that brought out that let me see if I can find it. Okay, let me, if I can't find it. But it was a ramp connected to Taylor Swift when she said that, and but I may not be able to find that. But this is the Flare Network. This is the Phoenix. You'll see the twins. I just left the grocery store. I saw the banker's truck. They were getting off the Loomis truck. These are the banker's truck. It's showing money changing swiftly as the motorcycle. They are changed from one person to another over the ramp from one countries or countries on this episode to another. Ryan says you are only 12 likes. Yikes. You all, let's get the likes up because it's really going to depend on the engagement of this live stream, how long I live stream, how much I reveal, because I'm tired of doing long live streams and getting small amount of views. It's really a waste of my time. So if you all want me to continue talking to help you financially, to connect the dots, decode this to help you financially, to know where to go back to the future, to know where we've been so you know where we're headed, come in and hit this like button, right? Because I could be doing other things and I could be only thinking about myself and my family, right? So this is the Flare Network. You see the lightning flash arrows here.
Think so. For cryptocurrency to work, we need a record of every transaction that occurs. These are recorded in what's called a
In your wallet. I'm in your computer. Oh, yeah.
It went in. You saw it. It went in.
So will Frinkcoin finally be the invention that...
The science beat. I just found out how a helicopter flies. It's terrifying.
Well, whatever. It's for the woman.
Okay, I'm gonna stop there. Thank you, Latoya. I appreciate you all that come in that really want to be set free, not only mentally and spiritually, but financially as well. This guy comes in and says, I just found out how helicopter flies is scary, right? The media is listening.
Beat. I just found out how a helicopter flies. It's terrifying.
Well, it's terrifying. I take that back. Right, it's terrifying.
Well, whatever. It's for the woman who dared.
Okay, now in the background television, we have Springfield's newest billionaire, right? Newest billionaire. You also see the outlining of the purple and red. Again, here the purple as well. The red, the Flare Network, the 49ers, and the Kansas City Chiefs as well.
Here's actually cryptocurrency.
Oh, I know about cryptocurrency. You have about cryptocurrency.
Okay, as soon as he says cryptocurrency, you see the cosmos in the background. Some people might say it's XPR, right? Because they're very similar, XPR and Cosmos, but I believe it's Cosmos just because of the work and all of the networks under Cosmos already. XPR, in my opinion, will be a part of Metal Dow, and it will be under the umbrella of receiving payments under Amazon, Walmart, right? Those big mega businesses. Not that SPR won't be big, but in my opinion, Cosmos is going to be bigger because Cosmos logo is also on the Phoenix 1988 Economist. The Phoenix 1988 Economist. Dre, you're gonna have to help me understand why you're throwing in XRP right here, because there's nothing in this scene or anything I played so far that represents XRP. So let me know why you're commenting about XRP when I'm talking about the Cosmos logos, because I like people to stay focused. And sometimes people don't want to admit, they don't want to see what's in plain sight, because, the brainwashing is real. The brainwashing is real. I've never understood that people will want to see what they want to see because either their belief in a certain crypto is so strong, right? Now, Dre, I don't know why you said XRP, but you can simply go to Google and type in Cosmos logo. Wow, this one is cool. But somebody else did this on Vector. But I like that to see with the upside down infinity, as we will get into that. And this is on the 1988 Economist with the O and the slash in it. And we can also look at XPR because it is very similar. The only difference that I saw in the XPR logo than the one that I just showed you in Proton is that the XPR logo has the slashes in the lines. There are broken connects in the lines. All of the dots don't connect. If you're looking at it with a keen eyesight, you can see that as you see the dragon and the year of the dragon. That's the only difference, but they are so very, very similar. So this is XPR, right? And then you have to make sure you're not looking at a stock logo. So XPR, even though it's strongly with the color purple, Proton, they have the slashes in their lines, and sometimes you see the slashes, sometimes you don't. But this one shows the slashes here, and not in somewhat where the slash is still there, right here in the purple. I don't see that in the Simpsons episode. I don't see any slashes in it. All of the lines are interconnecting and intertwined. Oh, you thought about no. I said XPR. So this is that logo. And I just be wanting to know because I deal with that a lot. I don't be asking to be offensive. I be asking to be inquisitive. So let's play.
See? You have the gall to call me Monty just because you chew my food makes you think we're in a...
Professor Freak to Moe's.
Oh, I can't do that. It's like having your mother's sisters come for a visit.
Actually,
Good guess, but no.
Hey guys, I was wondering if my friend...
Okay, if you see in the background, it's the same episode. You see the isotopes here, another light, four-winged here. The it's not a hexagon here, just a square, four-sided. So this is isotopes. If they zoom in closely, we'll see the Cosmos logo again.
Professor Frank...
On Staten Island, but those people are, they're quite backward. All correct.
You're the wealthiest man in town again. I've assembled a team of the greatest mathematicians and cryptographers to ever leave their rooms. They're here to...
Magna cum losers. You're here for one reason and one reason only. To create a pseudocurrency like the Bitcoin or the...
No.
Please, you're safe here.
Oh, the things I've done for that hollow-boned horror show. That inter...
Roseanne!
Jared Leto.
Roseanne!
Catherine Heigl. Trump.
Trump! Roseanne! Wayland, I'm going to write you a prescription for
Field's finest establishments. Come on, let's go. It'll be joyous and raucous and other things. 3 cheers for Frink. I 3 cheers for Frink. I Yes, and raucous and other things.
I just saw something. You see Springfield? We can really think of XPR as spring. Look at all the purple. We can really think of XPR as the spring in Springfield because XRP did, let me pull that up, purchase XRP. And this is just impromptu. This is just stuff I haven't seen before. Sometimes when I go live that I do see, and now I just thought about that. Let me find that where XRP purchase spring. And yes, there is an XPR. I may get them confused accordingly. But I just thought about that in the Springfield. See, can I pull it up? What year did that happen? Crypto Spring on the horizon for Ripple. Non-fungible tokens. Let me try to find it. While we're still looking at this, but Springfield reminded me of that.
3 cheers for Frink.
Miss Frink has been gold peacocking all over town. What's taking you? So will it take to solve?
Well, if we work weekends and bring in some extra help, I'd say 90,000 years.
My only suit of clothes.
Ahoy, hoy. I was in the neighborhood and thought we might have a drink. You know,
Just leeches?
Burns says he's a vicious old viper who knows nothing of the human heart.
Oh, and you do.
What died?
Here's my plan, Smithers. We put the equation here, and the ingenuity of
I've been doing all this talking. Latoya, you the only one told me you can't hear me. I did a whole lot of talking. All right, let me start over because I don't know what you all didn't hear. I was saying that I see the liberty and justice on this building, but I don't know if that's money or I see 4 and I think it had an MO. I don't know if there's money or this is supposed to be a bank in the background, but I was breaking this down and you see the purple tie. You see the Ethereum, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Dogecoin, Filecoin, the SHA-256 is secure. We talked about this. This is a critical component for a major blockchain, right? Blockchain technology, protocols like Bitcoin. What SHA-256 does is it enables the proof of work consensus algorithm on the blockchain network. And I was explaining how Cat Williams talked about Prince spoke in cryptographic, right, or cryptographic language oftentimes. Well, the SHA-256 is cryptographic hash function that is used to verify transactions on the blockchain protocol. Now, secure hash algorithm is SHA-256 that represents 256 bits. Is used widely for the cryptographic hash functions that produce an output of 256 bits. So secure hash 256 and 6 plus 5 is 11. And 11 plus 2 is 13, right? We're going again back to the number 13. Now, the simplest way that I can explain the difference between proof of work and proof of stake is proof of work. Can you hear me now? Let me know if y'all can hear me now. Proof of work usually are backed by asset. Everything will be tokenized on the asset column, right? Proof of stake usually is not. And I've heard, YouTubers say things like proof of work don't work. And then I've heard YouTubers say proof of stake is fake. But, that's the simplest I can explain the difference. Thank you, my love, between proof of work and proof of stake. Proof of work is going to be backed by real world assets. So we see the SHA, we see Dogecoin is in the mix. For anyone to tell you Dogecoin is a scam, I highly don't believe that. And the liberty and justice, I think this may spell out money. And then we have, looks like a lion and a bear intertwined. I don't know. In the background, but let's play.
The ingenuity of crowd.
Oh, damn! They need a recipe to make ice!
Stay in your lane, Mel.
You've given me no lane!
Actually are friends.
Hey, Professor. Boy, I can't wait.
Okay, here we see the isotopes again with my opinion, Cosmos. Cosmos have so many under its blockchain, just so many. So we see the isotopes and the Cosmos logo, right?
Professor. Boy, I can't wait to sit in the skybox.
All right, now, the experiment is not yet complete. Let's just see here.
Oh, hot, cha-cha!
Well, that's it. From now on.
Posted a solution on the whiteboard. Frank is ruined.
In a town of 32,000. In a town of 32,000.
On the whiteboard. Frank is ruined.
This is just something new that we just going through this together, you all. But the number 8, infinity P equals 0 since 2015 when the letter A, 8P, went bankrupt. I see the triangle here, the 3 dots. I definitely, the number 3 is a letter of transformation. I'm definitely going to dissect this even more. I kind of see the number 7 intertwined. But when I tell you all, most people don't know that the United States of America has been bankrupt for a long time. This looks like the cosmos symbol to me as well, the O and cosmos. Bankrupt. Most people don't know. And I'm going to break this is season 31, episode 13. I'm going to break down to you why that's important, right? On the XRP and XLM type perspective, right?
In a town of 32,000 people. Excellent.
Looks like. Also, anyone else smart enough to solve this is too smart to come to Springfield.
God.
Cryptographers to ever leave their rooms.
Miss Frink has been gold peacocking all over town. What's Ahoy, ahoy!
My only suit of clothes!
Ahoy, ahoy! I was in the neighborhood and thought we might have a drink. You know,
Just leeches?
Okay, this is why the helicopter is important. I'll bring up Kobe and Aliyah again. We see the helicopter.
Just leeches?
He talks about leeches. They're playing a poker game. I told you all the government is playing poker. A lot of people are still playing Connect 4. You better at least learn how to play chess. A lot of people are still playing checkers and Connect 4. You better at least learn how to play chess. Because the government is playing poker with you all. They're not playing. Changes are being made, and you see the cash here on the table with the poker coins.
Burns says he's a vicious old viper who knows nothing of the human heart.
Oh, and you do.
So Springfield, she said, knows nothing of the human heart. Springfield. Now, I want you all to remember what I just showed you. The helicopter, the water springing up, right? The water springing up. And Springfield, Ripple launches venture capital fund X Spring to bootstrap XRP adoption. Right? X Spring. So we see the XPR right here. Right? San Francisco based Ripple. So now we're looking at the San Francisco 49ers. Right? San Francisco based Ripple. And provide financial backings to companies that develop product and services for XRP, the largest, the third, and now you see the triangle with the 3 that we saw in the Simpsons. Largest cryptocurrency with a market cap of 29 billion. 9 plus 2 is 11. This was April of last year. However, April 27th, the market cap has grown since then, right? So Ripple company connection with Xspring invest, incubate, and acquire and provide grants to company to make up their digital aspect, XPR and XPR ledger. So we can see, again, XPR would be used to transaction on big global businesses such as Amazon and Walmart. Again, if you're just coming in, you need to watch this back. Taylor Swift Lucky 13 games played this season, February 11th. These are the teams game played this season. 13 49ers, 4 plus 9 is 13. Played on the 11th of February. 11 plus 2 is 13. 13 hours for Taylor Swift flight. I'm not going, well, I could play it just for a short moment for the people just coming in.
58, right? 5 plus 8, 13. With me here. This is Super Bowl 58, right? 5 plus 8, 13. The 49ers are playing the Chiefs, so 4 plus 9 equals 13. The 49ers are the number 1 seed. The Chiefs are the number 3. That equals 4, of course, but 1 and 3 equals 13. Taylor Swift is scheduled to be there in Vegas, fly from Tokyo Saturday to Sunday. That flight takes 13 hours. Here we go. And finally, Taylor Swift, she has been to 13 games this season, and the Super Bowl is being played on February 11th. 2 plus 11 equals 13. All right, so.
And at the time that this video is showing being aired, it's 9:30 a.m. 9 plus 3 is 11. And so we see the 69 here, 69 degrees, the reversal as above, so below. Super Bowl 58 equals 13. Numbers 1 and 3 seeds, those numbers combined equal 13. Now, Taylor Swift, can she make it? Right? That's the big question that people are asking. 13-hour flight. She's in Tokyo. I broke down for you all, or I showed you all, that Tokyo and China are rivals, right? Have we entered into World War III? That's another connection to the number 3. XRP is set to replace the SWIFT system. Now, that's not saying that the SWIFT system, our current financial system, will go away, right? That's not saying that that will go away. What it is saying, however, the XRP will be more of the dominatory or dominant financial system. And this is what also shocked me about Taylor Swift, is that her name, Taylor Swift, equals 266 in reverse reduction, right? 66 in reverse reduction. Her lucky number is 13. We have the double 77. 77 means divine transition. On the 7th day, the spiritual was combined with the natural. A divine transition was made, and biblically, march around the walls of Jericho 7 times, and the walls came falling down. A divine transition was made. Now, the number 23, we know last year was the year of Skull and Bones. 23 was Michael Jordan's year. 24 this year is Kobe Bryant's year, right? We have, let's see. XRP, the reduction is 22. And then the reversal, 23, also the year of Skull and Bones. When you look at Ripple, 7 plus 6 is 13. That 13 in Ripple as well. And so let's listen to Brad Garlinghouse talk about XRP, or having a interview about the replacement of XRP in the SWIFT financial system. And why do you all think it is such a big thing? Taylor Swift, can she swiftly make it? Will she make it quick enough to Super Bowl 58? All right, so let's listen to this about the replacement. And I won't say it's going to definitely outperform it, right? It is definitely going to upgrade it.
There is an issue and an open.
It's going to upgrade our current messaging, and Brad Garlinghouse is going to explain that. So I'm only going to play like maybe a 2-minute clip of this video, not all 6 minutes of it.
Open dispute between you and the SEC on your crypto coin, the XRP, whether that is a security or not. And I know that a lot of people are really waiting, and really the outcome is very important. What is your take on it? Where do you stand? What do you see the issues being there?
Yeah. Well, so first of all, it is very important, not just for Ripple, but really for the whole crypto industry. You know, the U.S. is the largest economy in the world. Certainly, we want crypto to thrive as it is in other countries in the United States. The United States Securities and Exchange Commission has taken the position that Ripple's sales of XRP constitute an unregistered security sale. And it gets into this very nuanced legal definition of what is a security. We use XRP as a currency. We use it for cross-border settlement. It doesn't give you any rights or title or governance of Ripple. In fact, it's an open source technology that it's hard to think about. So if XRP is a security, it's a security of what company? Who should file the registration statement? If it's an open, should Ripple do that? The other frustrating part, two kind of just anecdotes on this. One, the only country on the planet, and we operate in 50 plus countries. The only country on the planet that has alleged that XRP is a security is the United States, which is odd when Ripple's been profitable. We pay taxes in the United States. I'm a U.S. taxpayer, and it's just kind of like, wow, this is frankly, it's the reason why we are doing more and more outside the United States, both from a hiring. Our second largest office is now London. Now, on the case itself, we think the law is actually clear, and we think the facts are on our side. We think the law is on our side. And so we're actually quite optimistic. The case has been going on for about 2 years. It's fully briefed in district court, federal district court in the Southern District. We expect closure within months. When the judge gets the case, you don't have a timeline. So the judge will take the amount of time the judge wants. But I'm pretty optimistic. I do think it's important for the whole industry, and I'm looking forward to closure.
So that, of course, was the old interview, but it was Brad Garlinghouse explaining how the Swift financial system is just basically it's just of messages that are sent, right? And the XRP and it's the technology and fast transactions is going to connect the Federal Reserve Bank, and it might be smaller Federal Reserve banks because and you all, I just got some good stuff. I can make this live stream 2 hours long, but I'm not going to. However, what I do want to show you is like this is bigger than what one people would see. Are you asking me because I don't give financial advice, or you just are you just thinking out loud? Because I don't tell people what to do with their money for a myriad of reasons. I believe people should do their own research and due diligence and not depend on mine. And then too, I'm not your free financial advisor. I don't give my time or tell you what to do with your money for free. If I wanted to be a financial advisor, I would charge for that. But what I probably will do is just start a monthly subscription because I believe that you can only reap what you sow. And that if you just try to take advantage of somebody else's wisdom and time without giving back where you got the information to make you successful from, that it will soon go away. So I believe that questions like that should be invested into and not just asked freely. But you could just be thinking out loud. So Swift, how swift will she be? Will she be on time for the Super Bowl, right? Great, thinking out loud. I get you. Good job.
Crypto Bully Bitch with his only fun decoding, no financial advice. 3 days away. She has to fly 12 hours.
Funny said 13 hours before, but you see it says 55 there, 5,500 miles.
55.
Kansas City Chiefs play the San Francisco 49ers.
Now, I can't really play all the video, but I just want to show you some parts here. So now they're talking about her flying into Vegas, and here's Tokyo. If she departs Tokyo in the evening after her concert, she should comfortably arrive in Las Vegas before the Super Bowl begins. Okay? Just pay attention.
Las Vegas before the Super Bowl begins.
Watch this.
Now a new concern: can the airfields in Vegas
Concerns.
accommodate her jets? Lisa Guerrero found that about 1,000 private jets are expected in Vegas airports for the big game. This is the calm before the storm in just a couple of days. Every single slot.
I want you to notice that the news reporter said this is the calm before the storm. And I'm letting you all know this is the calm before the storm, as they're having a conversation right now about impeaching Biden on the 25th. And then you still have the government shutdown that's possible. They delayed it for 3 times already. That's possible for March 1st. Most people, eyes are wide shut. This is the financial transfer This is a transfer our global monetary system. And I'm going to really make it real simple for you. We're going to listen to Quincy, who is the young Black man who is the founder of XDC. This also, I think, under talked about, to talk about why, you know, it's just not really wise to even try to save money anymore, but to invest your money and grow your money. Right. The greatest real estate correction is coming in a lifetime. This is comparable to 1933 Great Depression. And people have time to prepare, but they're not, because for some reason the dots are not connecting, that we're moving out of our, no matter how gas prices get, no matter how grocery prices get, no matter how much I try to explain to people that you deposit your money in the bank and then the bank take your cash and invest in real assets. And then they give you enough cash, which considered a Ponzi scheme, that's depreciating, that's purchasing less and less. Like, do you all understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? You deposit your money in the banks, and the banks go deposit your cash into real assets. And they give you back dollars that's able to purchase less and less. Like, do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? So why would you save cash and not put it into a growing state? That's the whole lesson of Matthew 25. He was sentenced to hell on earth because he did not grow his money. I don't know how much more simple I can say that.
Here at Henderson Executive Airport will be full of private jets. Could even a VIP
Oh,
like
shit.
Taylor Swift find
Will she even get a spot? Will she make it to the Super Bowl?
Reservations, and we're working to get everybody in who wants to be here for the game. Obviously, we want to try to accommodate as many people as possible. But this is the first Super Bowl in Las Vegas, and it is in high demand.
Does she have a parking space for her private jet?
I'll have to ask.
Now, this is important.
This may be a game to you.
Because what she says here, life and death.
Her lawyers say in a
Oh my God.
desist-led Walker pleading not guilty.
This is the stalker guy. Funny enough, that guy is from Seattle. Remember that. That guy's from Seattle. And this guy, remember this guy, Mallorca, or whatever the hell his name was. Weird. Coming up here.
Have you seen any additional threats, any credible threats that are related to Taylor Swift?
Any threats?
When there's an additional celebrity who will bring more attention, we are already at a heightened state of vigilance and fulfilling our responsibility, just as we do every single day.
Interesting.
Was arrested today for climbing all the way to the top of the sphere.
This guy climbed the top of the sphere. Who knows what the hell's that meant? Craziness. And look at the arches in the background with the water and the bridge.
And the 49ers. Now the video.
So crazy enough, I was looking into this decode, right, with Taylor Swift and Travis. So check this out. And weirdly enough, I don't know why they're talking about Taylor Swift's airplane, jet plane, and then they had to put that life and death stuff. I don't know what's going on, but I'm just going to show you what I have seen and what I noticed here. So, what is
Just
Travis
a fun
Kelce's,
story, fictional
Taylor Swift
story.
song? Should be able to land or whatever the case is. Now, again, I didn't really catch it, but I seen something on the news.
Okay, I'm not going to continue to play that. What I am going to play, so they're saying how swift she can make it. We all know the current Swift financial system, which is made up of just messaging, is not built to send the money, right? It's not built to send the money. And then let's listen to Quincy Jones. I'm not talking about the music producer, Quincy. But let's get into this. This is he's going to break down XRP, and both XLM are going to be used for central banks. For some reason, I think XLM is very under talked about, along with XDC again and XPR. So just giving you some additional information and education on XLM as well.
Put it into my account. Well, Chase saw everything that just happened. Chase saw everything that just, so there's really no way you could hack to you.
Yeah.
And then you end up getting this level of security, because if I wanted to hack your account and steal money out of your account, I couldn't do it, because
You'd have to only send it to your account or someone else's registered account. Yeah.
Exactly. And that's the thing. If I let's say we both were operating off Chase Bank, and I hacked money out of your account and put it into my account. Well, Chase saw everything that just happened. Chase saw everything that just, yeah. So there's really no way you can hack money out of people's account when it comes to a system like this, because of how structurally sound the permissions are when setting up accounts that can issue underlying assets. Now, if you just wanted to make an account that can the reason why they need permissions to issue those underlying assets is because of how that broader gateway banking structure works. It doesn't work without that. And the reason why I say XLM would be like cash is because they don't need that broader structure. If I had $10 over here and I wanted to issue $10 worth of currency on XLM and then send it to you, I don't need a special permissions to do so. But if I want to run a banking organization on XRP, I do. But that's only for underlying assets. If I just wanted to send you XRP, I could go make an XRP account. I'll send it to your address. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Crap. What was I saying?
So that's why you believe XLM will be used more than XRP for central bank digital currencies.
I think it's going to be.
Because it's easier for them to.
One of those things where, yeah, it's
a lot less
so.
hassle.
In a general sense, I don't know who would end up being bigger. It comes down to how you want to look at these markets. Who has a bigger market? I think Stellar is going to be used, like I said, central bank digital currencies is going to be the #1 use case for XLM and Stellar. I think XRP is going to be used as a back-end bank settlement.
Okay, he said XRP and XLM are both going to be used for central banks digital currency. I don't think enough people realize that, right? Quincy Jones, developer, founder of XDC as well. I definitely have some of that, so I want to replay it real quick.
To how you want to look at these markets. Who has a bigger market? I think Stellar is going to be used, like I said, central bank digital currencies is going to be the #1 use case for XLM and Stellar. I think XRP is going to be used as a back-end bank settlement token in regards to not only cross-border remittances, but domestic remittances. So when, like I said before at the beginning, where I said,
because everyone's forgetting the domestic remittances market. Everyone's talking about the 50 trillion cross-border, but within each country, there's more trillions, especially like in the US. And yeah,
it's practically the banking system. Yeah, it's practically the financial system. And that's the thing. Remember, I was telling you how slow it is, and for every $100 that they have that you may have in your bank account, they only have one on demand. Well, this essentially solves that problem, because what ends up happening is instead of having like every $100 that they have that you may have in your bank account, they only have one on.
Everyone's forgetting the.
Okay, I was on mute again. I'm sorry. So this is Quincy Jones, not the Quincy Jones of Motown Records. Not the Quincy Jones that founded, Temptations, et cetera, et cetera. This is the Quincy Jones, young black man of XDC Foundation, right? The XDC crypto. So I definitely hope that you all are educated and aware of XDC as well, because that is definitely in my portfolio as well. So he brought out for every $100. He's the software developer, right? He's from Arizona, software developer for the XDC Foundation. And so, yeah, this is who's talking. So he said for every $100 that you have in the bank, there's only $1 on demand. And he's talking about how both XRP and XLM both will be with central banks digital currency. Yes, XDC. Thank you. You guys, I have to mute my mic because if I'm playing a video, then it'll have like an echo. So when videos are playing, I mute my mic, and sometimes I just get off mute and I forget to unmute it. Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
I think Stellar is going to be used, like I said, central bank digital currencies is going to be the number one use case for XLM and Stellar. I think XRP is going to be used as a back-end bank settlement token in regards to not only cross-border remittances, but domestic remittances. So when, like I said before at the beginning, where I said,
because everyone's forgetting the domestic remittances market. Everyone's talking about the 50 trillion cross-border, but within each country, there's more trillions, especially like in the US and
it's practically the banking system. It's practically the financial system. And that's the thing. Remember, I was telling you how slow it is, and for every $100 that they have that you may have in your bank account, they only have one on demand. Well, this essentially solves that problem, because what ends up happening is instead of having, like you said before, instead of having to worry about being able to, one, if you need to borrow that money, you can get it instantly. You don't have to spend however many days it takes to send the money. But two, when someone asks for their money, you don't have to go, oh, give me a second for me to get this payment that's already on the way to come through. Their payments become instant. So a typical transaction that, let's say you're a bank and you wanted to pass a $50 million transaction, and it took 4 days to do so from all the different things that have to come play to move that money. Well, it would take a couple seconds. If you want to move billions of dollars, it'd take a couple seconds. So
Swift financial system. How swift can she make it from Tokyo? Will she make it to Super Bowl? Lucky number 13. I broke down 13 on our cash, 13 connected with XRP. The money system now is too slow. Quincy said it could take 4 days to move billions. Now with XRP, it can take 3 seconds. The Flare network that we saw on the Simpsons, season 31, episode 13, shows Flare, another oracle. I've been telling you all about Chainlink that's moving with the speed of light. I need to show you all that entire the episode of the ramp, of them jumping over the ramp. Now, let me give you some gematria again. As Taylor Swift, this is all people decoded, all decoded. And can someone tell me how many thumbs up that I have? How many thumbs up, because I can't see it. So, crypto bets for Super Bowl and Taylor Swift ramp up. That's what I was looking for, you all. Okay, here we go. Let me stop. This is what I was looking for. You remember when I told you all earlier, I hope my mic is on. I was telling you all, I said I read it somewhere, the word ramp up, and I couldn't find it. Remember I told you all, here it is. All right. Now, why is this important? Because I want to show you in a Simpsons episode. Why is that word ramp important? Season 31, episode 13. Let me find the ramp of the Flare Network, Chainlink, the number one article. Come on, let me find it. All right, here we go. We're going down the rabbit hole. So I need you all to make a mind message connection. Cut everything off in the background. Hope my internet speeds up and hope I get my mic mute together and let it flow. But crypto bets for Super Bowl, Taylor Swift. Look at the dragon, right? Hit 48,000 is pumping usually. Let's play this. But they could have used any other word ramp, and this is why I was looking for this, right? But let's play this video. But they used the word ramp. I'm gonna show you why. This video will pull up. And I'm up, and maybe it won't. I'm upgrading my internet Thursday, so I won't have these issues anymore. Maybe that video won't show up of the Year of the Dragon, but every time China celebrates the new year, and we got a Year of the Dragon, we got 2024, the Kobe Bryant year, the Black Mamba. We had 23 was Michael Jordan, Skull and Bones, Red and Black, right? We're not in the, and see, this is why, and I'm going to show you all this other decoder that breaks this down as well. But this is why I'm trying to fix my hair. The Golden Nuggets with the X symbol won the championship last year, and the Kansas City Chiefs with the Gold Miners won. Ryan, I have no idea again why you put 13 like that. But okay, maybe because the Taylor Swift 13, I guess, with the 1 and the backwards 3, or the 1 and the 3. But look, this is the ramp that I want to show you all. Let's get into that. The Simpsons predict the future of crypto.
I will explain cryptocurrency by clicking a link to TV's most beloved scientist, Mr. Jim Parsons.
People think I'm a nerd, but I'm actually super cool. That's why I'm.
Okay, you see the cash in the background that represent with the pyramids, cash financial system, cash dollars with the pyramid on the back is ending, right? A new beginning. That's where we get the number 8 from, upside down. Infinity sign, a new beginning is coming as the old currency system is ending, right?
I'm here to talk about the really cool subject of distributed consensus-based cryptocurrency. Kachinga.
This is what I was looking for. I just went to the grocery store. I saw the banker's truck.
Kachinga.
Just like this is the ramps, right? In the purple. This is the flare network, the lightning, money moving from, as again, the banker's truck, the Luminous truck, the men with the security when they come in grocery stores and stuff, collect the cash, money moving fast from one country to another. On another ramp, as they said, Taylor Swift ramped up. God, I'm doing all this talking and I forget to unmute myself. Forgive me. All right, so here we go. The Simpsons on crypto. I got to say it again. All right, let me try to remember what I said. This is, thank you all for letting me know. But these are the ramps that I was looking for. And they came from that article that Taylor Swift ramped up. Was it, let's see, Crypto Best for the Super Bowl. Taylor Swift ramps up 47,000 crypto bets for the Super Bowl. They could have used any other word, right? But they used the word ramp. 7 plus 4 is 11. Not that she ramped up 47 million. I'm sorry. Bitcoin tops 47 million. So Bitcoin topped 47,000. I'm saying million. 47,000. 7 plus 4 is 11. But they used Taylor Swift's ramped up. Right? She ramped up. So now this brought me back to the Simpsons episode of the ramp. Yeah, and y'all let me know when I'm on mute, because as you can tell, this live stream is a bit. I'm going back and forth of position. My hair won't act right, so just remind me, because it's mind boggling. This is the Simpson prediction of crypto. So I'm gonna put this on mute. This is Frank again. BlackRock CEO is Fink, right? Professor Fink. I've already broke down. He talks about the link and chain links, the Rubik's Cube. I broke that down. It connects all, spinning on its axles, connects all of global currencies. So let me cut the volume back on.
By clicking the link to TV's most beloved scientist, Mr. Jim Parsons.
People think I'm a nerd, but I'm actually super cool. That's why I'm here to talk about the really cool.
Okay, people think of a nerd. You got to think of Revenge of the Nerds. As we're moving to artificial intelligence, the fourth industrial revolution, moving from the old money financial system of cash to our new currency system of digital money. You see the cash stacked in the background. Those are the pyramids representation. I also broke down the number 13 on cash and the number 13 related to XRP, so you can go back and watch that on the replay.
Subject of distributed consensus-based cryptocurrency. Kachinga.
Now, this is the ramp that I was talking about. Taylor Swift ramps up money for the NFL, and Bitcoin tops 47K. This is the Swift financial system. I want you to look at the twins as well. Think of the twins towers. This is representing lightning speed, the lightning bolts on the helmet, the smoke, right, from the motorcycle. These are the bankers' buses. I just went to the grocery store, saw the bankers' buses. At the grocery store, they come and collect the cash, right, with high security. So he's flying over cash. We see the Phoenix here. He's getting off as the transition of cash from an old financial system. Now, the exchange of the twin is showing a new currency. You can also think of 9/11 in this way as well, as the twin towers. The twin came crashing down. The red and white for the Flare crypto, which is a smaller oracle to the Chainlink oracle mentioned earlier. Here we see the Phoenix in the red, and this is the China colors as well. 49ers colors, again, 9 plus 4 is 13, as well as the Kansas City Chiefs colors. The 13 lines on the headlight, right? Taylor Swift, number 13. Go back and watch that if you didn't get that, or if you're just not coming in. That's the twin. And notice the suit's color change as well. Went from, this is the Kansas City color. I think Kansas City will wear white and red tomorrow. I think. And I believe that 49ers will wear predominantly red. Oh no, they didn't change. It's the same. I thought he had on predominantly red. So that's my fault. So both of them have on the predominantly white. So that's my fault on that one. All right, so the cash of the future, those are the ramps. That's what the ramp represent. Now let's get into this. We talked about HTC and Quincy Okay, let me start over. Sorry for muting myself, you all. All right, I should be unmuted now. Thank you for letting me know. So, cash is moving from your wallets into your computer from physical to digital. Okay, so we have April on the lavender. I'm going to show you all why I believe April 8th is going to be a big date. This is connected to Kobe Bryant. Why April 8th is going to be a big date. We see the flash again on the predominant red, the green suit, right, is cash system in my opinion, and then outlined in the gold is the what Kansas City represents, the Wizard of Oz, right? The Wizard of Oz. Also know that jet skis have ramps as well, right? And it's also called sometimes it's called the X something. They have jump ramps, as we saw the ramps, and X screen type ramps, and but they're used to jump waves. Ski ramps. Skis have ramps as well. This is represents Kansas City, as Dorothy says. There's no place like home. She wanted to go back to Kansas. You see the waves in the background, right? Again, April 8th and Kobe Bryant, the number 8. You see the X here on the fans. I believe this is for XDC. Some people think it's for XPR. I believe it's for XDC because XDC is X fan, right? You should have sound now, you all. I have it unmuted. Let me know if the sound is not, because I have it unmuted. So can you all hear me now? Because it's been unmuted, I thought, for a while. Someone let me know and I'll stop talking. If you can't, I'll wait on you all. Okay, yeah, I did have it muted. So thank you. Okay, so now I'm back. Yeah, I've been making that error all live stream. So just hold on. Okay, thank you. I think this is HDC. XFIN is on the fins. This is April. I think April 8th, I'm going to show you why. This is the lightning. Again, the flare network, jump over ramps. Ski jumps over ramp just like the motorcycle. So let's listen in.
Use the currency. The transaction is recorded in the ledger. Is recorded in the ledger. You can, oh yeah. When you use the currency, the transaction is recorded.
So he says the transaction is recorded in the ledger. See, cash is giving this to April, right? The new currency system. The old currency system is given a new technology way of recording money. It's a handover. This is what I believe that Taylor Swift and Kansas City is representation as XRP, and Ripple is out of San Francisco. And Ripple also purchased the Spring, the X Spring, XDC, XFIN, XLN, all of this, right, that we mentioned. It's handing over. And so a lot of you are listening now. You have time to get in early in these cryptos.
Recorded in the ledger. I can dig it. And when one ledger book gets filled up, we add to a chain of previous books. That's the blockchain.
Okay, he said when one ledger books get filled up, we add to a chain of previous book. He talks about the blockchain. Again, I also like to tie in chain link, right? Chain link, but he's also talking about the blockchain.
The blockchain. Later, glitches. If you'd like to learn more about how cryptocurrencies work, here's everything else you.
And I always point this out that LeBron James is mentioned in this as well, right? LeBron James, again, connected to the Los Angeles Lakers, the purple and gold. I showed you all how Taylor Swift is 66 in the reverse reduction of her name. Also, you have LeBron James in the article that's connected to 66. And LeBron James, or just LeBron, has the 369. The double 66, The 3, take away the 0, right? Put a slash through it, just like you would Cosmos. The reverse is 69, 369, and the reverse reduction is 33. The number 33 represents the illumination of something. Christos died at the age of 33. At 33 degrees Fahrenheit, ice is able to be liquidated or illuminated into water at exactly 33 degrees. And so you have that LeBron James. Would not surprise me that some type of way that they find a way to win a championship this year through LeBron James. Now, I told you all about April. April, the lady April wearing the lavender shirt. I definitely think that's connected to XPR. And I may find a video that's showing XPR as well for you all. But let me show you this why April 8 is what I said. April 8. This is, first of all, Aliyah. This is mind boggling. And I'm going to have to continue to do some research on this. When I did the gematria of Aliyah's name, okay, I saw the 11 and the double A. A equals the number 1, B equals 2, etc., etc. She's also showing the double 66 like LeBron and Taylor Swift. But Aliyah is also showing XRP and XPR. And then it says another false flag. Austin, I have no idea what that means. Austin, Texas, I don't know. Antichrist. But just the fact that she's NY for New York and the 44, Elon Musk purchased Twitter for $44 billion, and XRP is connected to Aliyah as well. So we're looking at Aliyah and the helicopter crash. So I couldn't help but to now look up Kobe. And I think I had to look up Kobe Bryant together, not just his first name. And the K in Kobe is also 11 and the double 66 as well. Both of them, the controversial helicopter crash, deaths. And then with Kobe, life is a simulation, thumbs up. But see, can I find a date? Was it under Kobe Bryant or was it just Kobe? Be not deceived. Some of these things they have, I don't even know why they had. But so now when I look at Kobe, XI, again, we could think about AI. ETH, as in Ethereum. Ethereum is connected to Kobe. And I'm not saying it now, but I saw somewhere that April 8, it had April 8 connected with Kobe Bryant and with his name. I don't think it'll matter if I now I also know that February 11th is the 42nd day of the year, the reversal of 24. Right? The 42nd day of the year. San Francisco, also California, has connections and ties to China as well. And Kobe requested, or they asked them the question in this interview, just kind of scary. And I'll see if I can find it later on. I'm going to show you all the interview. They would, they asked them if you wanted a statue, which number would you want it to be? And they made his statue totally different the number from where he requested. So this is the statue that was unveiled on yesterday, right? The number 8. But let's watch this short video. That was not his request. Hold on. I really thought I uploaded this video. Maybe I did not. On my Facebook page. But I can't find it either. So if I find it, I want to find it. Let me find it. Because I want everything to be in sync. And Kobe Bryant's also, they had the helicopter crash. Already televised on cartoon. That would be the demise of his death as well. And so, let me see. All right, so my next thing I'm going to show you all is another person that decodes. Is call me kinfolk, and then I don't have to do all the talking. But let me go back and see if I can pull up that video of Kobe real quick. And you all can tell me, based off your prediction or whatever you feel, who do you think will win the Super Bowl? Again, I do it. I go by the economy, and that's it. I'll do it this way. Okay. So doesn't want to. I'll just show it to you from my phone.
Something at 24 will never, ever, 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 ever. That's the ability to grow hair. It's really, really tough for me. I think 24 was more challenging. I tend to gravitate to things that are harder to do. I guess if you force me to pick one, I'd probably go with 24 because of that.
Okay, so he's getting 2 more statues, one with 24 on there. So,
Something that 24 will never, ever, 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 ever have. That's the ability to grow hair. It's really, really tough for me. I think 24 was more challenging. I tend to gravitate to things that are harder to do. I guess if you force me to pick one, I'd probably go with 24 because of that.
okay, I get it, but I would have thought they would have went with the one that he said when he was alive that he wanted first. Again, we know 8 represents the upside down infinity sign. But hey, it was done on the 9th, and it is what it is. So let me let you hear someone else's perspective to let you see how really difficult it can be on to really break down and decode what's going on. And let me give credit to him. Call me kinfolk. He decodes a lot of other things, but he also did a great job, I think, of showing the differences between the 49ers and that I don't want to get into. Also, remember Jackie Robinson. This is Black History Month, right? This is Black History Month. Remember, Jackie Robinson was number 24 as well, and that number is retired from baseball. So this is Black History Month in February. Kansas City does have more of what would appear to be a black quarterback, but let's listen at this just for some more insight. This is Kamala Harris that she's predicting on the 49ers. Remember, Lisa Simpsons in the Simpsons to me represents Kamala Harris with the pearls. Will Joe Biden get impeached by the 25th? Would it be a government shutdown March 5th? What would happen to Kobe on the 28th? Why is Aaliyah helicopter crash connected to XRP and XPR? Right? So many questions.
No, you love the 49ers.
Yes, I did.
Which team is your backup pick in case they don't make it through?
Oh, the 49ers are going to win. Don't worry about that. Move on to the next question.
So she said the 49ers, right? Nah, I don't say that to say, oh my God, Kamala Harris said it. Okay, there we have it. The interesting thing about her saying that is that Kamala Harris equals 49. And she said the 49ers. Kamala Harris equals 49. And Super Bowl equals 49. And the Super Bowl is being held on the 11th of February. So she has that match. Kamala Harris has a match with Super Bowl with her prediction that she just gave. Right? 112, and that's the day that the Super Bowl is being held. On the 11th of February. And it's in Las Vegas. And Las Vegas equals 49. So, like I said, the 49ers could win. Well, that's obviously a possibility, right? Either it's only one team that's going to win. It's either going to be the 49ers or the what's the names? Carl Weathers. Carl Weathers wore the number 49 when he played for the Raiders. Apollo Creed died in Las Vegas. And Joseph coming through with some good, he coming in with some good what's the names? Damn, I didn't know he played football. I thought he was just an actor. Or was this in a movie? Or was he actually like a football player? Right? I didn't know that. So yeah, he wore the number 49. So this could be like a clue. Oh, what else did I see? Damn, what else did I see? I just see. Oh, okay, Carl Weathers. Once again, Carl Weathers. It was still Carl Weathers that I had noticed, but damn, I closed it. Carl Weathers died 49 weeks before his next. Watch this. So these could be clues, bro. These could be clues that the 49ers might win, bro. Because watch this. I'm glad you said that, bro. I'm glad you said that, bro. January 14th, 2025, his next birthday, right? Look, he died 49 weeks before his next birthday. And he wore the number 49 for the Raiders. So, once again. But let's really, since we on the topic of the Super Bowl, bro, let's really dive in, bro. Let's really dive in. Let's really dive in on that. So we got the 49 narrative going on right now, right? I want to see their records. So it's on 211. We already got that. 42nd day of the year. Let me pull this up. Let's see how many days Carl Weather passed away. Oh well, 10. Because he died on the 1st. Never mind. let's look at the day that Patrick Mahomes' father got arrested. Patrick Mahomes Sr. intoxicated a week before the Super Bowl. So he also got arrested on 4/2 more mockery. So he was arrested Saturday. And then the news came out Sunday. So February 3rd, so 8 days before the Super Bowl. Let me see what date numerology that was that he got arrested. He got arrested on 49 date numerology. Oh, I think that's the clue. I think that's the clue. I think that's the clue. I ain't even a hold y'all. I ain't even a hold y'all. I think these is clues that we coming across, y'all. I think these is clues that we coming across. Patrick Mahomes' father got arrested on 49 date numerology. Man, come on. Come on. But we ain't finna be biased. We ain't finna be biased. We not finna be biased. We gonna keep on diving in. We gonna keep on diving in. We gonna keep on diving in. We gonna keep an open mind. Don't, because that's when you start fucking up your decode. Is when you start leaning, you start getting excited, and then you start leaning towards one side. We still gotta stay in the middle because we're not done yet. We're not done yet. Let's keep on looking. Kansas, hold on. Let me get all the stats. Let me get all the stats together. So, cause like it's like a lot of riddles. Chiefs versus the 49ers record all time. So the Chiefs are 7-7 against the 49ers. So one team's gonna be 7-8, one team's gonna be 8-7. Kansas City Chiefs. And then Chiefs equal 112, just like Super Bowl. That's why they in the Super Bowl on 11/2, because Chiefs equals 112. That's why they're in the Super Bowl. Travis, where's 87? Let's see. San Francisco 49ers. 112. Hold on, I think it's taking 49 as a whole number. It's still equal 112. And that's the day that they're in the so now we see why both teams are in the Super Bowl on this day. 112. 193, the 34th prime number. San Francisco. Then you could do 49ers. You can take it as a whole number, see what it say. 777. Oh yeah, you're right. 7. I spelled it wrong. Which one I spelled wrong? I spelled it wrong. What I spelled wrong? Oh, San Francisco. I put an S in there, didn't I? That word always fucked me up. San Francisco. Oh, okay. So I got to redo that whole thing then. Okay, so San Francisco 49ers equals 78. But see, that don't even coincide with this riddle, because it could. Oh, matter of fact, now I see the riddle. The Kansas Chiefs could go 7-8 against the 49ers when San Francisco 49ers equals 78. So if they lose, if the Chiefs lose, they could go 7-8 against the San Francisco 49ers when San Francisco 49ers equals 78. So that could be another little tick mark. That's another little tick mark. How many tick marks do we got for the 49ers so far? That's another tick mark. What, that's like 4? Okay, let's look at these birthdays of these quarterbacks. So this will be their 15th game playing each other. This will be their 15th game in Las Vegas. That Las Vegas 49, crazy. Las Vegas, Nevada. All right, let's look at Patrick Mahomes. What game, what number game is this going to be of his career? How many games has Patrick Mahomes? And I'm telling you, this will be the perfect mockery once again to have the black quarterback lose on the 42nd day of the year. Just like how Killer Mike got arrested on 4/2. It'll make perfect sense. But what was I finna look up? Oh yeah, how many games has Patrick Mahomes played in his whole career? So this will be his 97th game, which is the 25th prime number. The Chiefs could win to become 4-2 in Super Bowls. Let's see. Chiefs Super Bowl record. Because that's a tick mark for the Chiefs then. Okay, that's a tick mark right there. That's one tick. Somebody please keep the count of the tick marks. Please. Can somebody please keep note of the tick marks? So that's one tick mark for the Chiefs. Because if they win, they could become 4-2 on the 42nd day of the year with a black quarterback. You said type in 49ers. 49er. You type in the whole thing. San Francisco 49er. 113, but 49ers. Okay, so let's see the 49ers Super Bowl record. They have a 5-2 record. So they could either go 5-3 or 6-2. Now I believe I've seen a 62. Let me see. I'm trying to find that 62 because that 62, that's going to seal the deal. Let me look up this quarterback for the 49ers. And they could also go 13-5, 135. Now, either way, it's going to be Kobe. Yeah, either way, it's going to be a Kobe ritual. Either way. Because if the 49ers lose, they're going to go to 12-6. Just like how Kobe died on January 26th. And then if they win, they could go to 13-5. Just like Kobe being Bryant. equals 135. So either way, it's going to be a Kobe ritual. Either way it go. So let me look into this quarterback from the 49ers. And then I'm going to look into Patrick Mahomes. Damn, y'all can't just show his name? Brock Purdy. Bro, I ain't even gonna lie. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. But the first time I turned on a game was when the Lions was playing that they played the 49ers, matter of fact, right? And they was up like 24-7. I was like, yeah, they go. I'm like, they good. Even though I know it's fake as fuck, I'm still happy, bro. I can't lie. I'm still happy. So I turned that bitch off because I'm like, okay, this sealed the deal. They up 24-7. I turned that bitch off. I'm having full confidence they finna win, right? Man, I checked back. Something just told me, man, just look at the score. I just Googled the score. I said, man, what the hell? How the hell they lose? How the hell they come all the way back? Man, come on, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I would have been happy as hell, bro. Bro, you know how much the murder rate, I bet you the murder rate went down while the Lions was doing so good, bro. That kept niggas out of the streets. That kept niggas in the house watching the game. Everybody happy. The whole city happy. Wasn't no murder going on. Everybody happy. But come on, man. Come on. Man, I wanted them folks to win, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. So Brock Purdy equals 137, the 33rd prime number, and 56. Now notice how Brock Purdy equals 52, just like how the 49ers currently are 5-2 in Super Bowls all time. So this is why we have Brock Purdy as our quarterback. Even his first name, Brock, equal 49. Come on, man.
So I will leave the link for this live stream in the description once this finished uploading. This has been a 2-hour long live stream, so I'm logging off. I'm just glad I did not do all the talking. However, I do want you to listen to this real quick about XPR. I know some people in the comment section said they have never heard of XPR, and I definitely believe you need to hear of XPR and be exposed to XPR as well. I do have that in my bag as well. And the color, the royal purple. I mean, this is just, what I feel like, we need to end this live stream on. We went over a whole lot of things. Again, my prediction based off the economy is the San Francisco 49ers will win tomorrow. But it's just that, a prediction. Not saying I'm right. Whatever. We'll see. And if I'm not correct, I'll do a live stream tomorrow and we'll break it down. So here's XPR. People never heard of XPR.
These vehicles and this beautiful color, I think it signifies high performance. I know it does. And I'm getting ready to show you. Bam, royal purple. The royal purple's letters are XPR. They're not XRP, but when you see this symbol here, it says it makes out to XRP. Look at that.
Okay, this is super important, guys. I need you to really focus and use your third eye. All right, this is not material for only 2 eyes or 4 eyes. This is material for your third eye. So you really need to pay attention to this, because I'm just going to get a little bit more deeper than what he's showing. I mean, this guy gets deep, and I'm only able to get deeper with you guys is because of the content. But I really need you to pay attention to these parts over here.
Remember the den in the universe? Can't make this up. This is for high performance racing vehicles.
Look how perfectly this fits.
Remember the den in the universe? Here's Mr. Jim Parsons.
Look at how perfectly
so we could
this fits.
Complete the dent in the universe. I didn't do any editing on this can. This is a real product. I didn't do any editing on it. Why is it the colors are the same? How can it just simply match up to complete the din in the universe that I was telling you about? And it's, yes, and it's a synthetic. And it's a synthetic. It synthesizes things. It says extreme high performance. The U.S. is going to win this cryptocurrency race because it's standing on high performance. This is not a joke. This is not, they're not just making it up. And remember, it only comes into this screen, the colors here only come into play whenever Parsons is doing something, whenever the screen is showing you high performance. When the jumping happens, that's when you see the purple. When the ticker happens and it's rising to an exponential rate, this completes the din in the universe. Look at these colors. I couldn't match these colors any better. I couldn't match them any better if I wanted to.
Now, again, if you haven't watched any of my videos, if you're a newbie to my videos, they have mentioned numerous times in cryptocurrency about how data is the new oil. Okay? Proton has their ticket letters here is XPR, which is the same lettering on this bottle of oil. Okay? Now it says that data is the new oil. And I say that again is because XPR is also known as Proton. Proton, when it first came out, had Proton Mail. And if we know what emails, it was really emails, Proton Mail. It was called Proton Mail, but it was for emails. And we know email is nothing but moving data from one point to another, information. And I just find that pretty amazing is because when they talk about data as the new oil, here we have in front of our face XPR, which is Proton, which used to be data, and it's a bottle of oil. And it seems like the Simpsons have been showing us this for many, many years, since '89, if I'm not mistaken. But the picture, let's see if I get the picture again.
Even though the letters are XPR, what are the... And it's this X crosses down just happens to make that P into an R, and this is certainly a P. They're in your face with it all the time. Let's see what we have. Let's get it. I'm a little weird. I see stuff that other people don't see. But look at that completion of the din in the universe.
I know what you mean.
My mouse here.
I see a lot of stuff that people don't see neither.
Backtrack over here so I can get it back to where it was. So we can see it again.
Okay.
That's just. I like looking at that. And remember, this is actually on this logo.
Oh, hold on. I need to rewind this for a second because I want to show you something.
Forgive me. So what I'm going to do is kind of backtrack over here so I can get it back to where it was. So we can see it again.
Oh, okay. Now, you see that it says Big Bang Theory residuals? Okay? The words, please remember the words. Again, it's going to be very important. Remember the words that I'm showing you. Big Bang Theory residuals, okay? Because in the Big Bang, what do we have in the Big Bang? Chemistry, correct? We have protons. We have atoms. We have neutrons, electrons. All those fall into chemistry. And
So that's XPR. Also, real quick. I know I said that last time. I told you this is, what is his name? Okay. New Titan 88 is 4 8s. You all need to follow this black man. New Titan 888. He breaks down the banker's trucks that I mentioned, right? The banker's trucks that I mentioned, and he gives a tokenization example that I think is wonderful and great and worth showing. It's kind of it is upside down, but just listen, right? So you can know the currency tokenization change of the Flare network.
Tokenization of commodities: silver, gold, water, copper, which will be used in the AGI artificial intelligence boom. For more, subscribe to New Titan 888. The Simpsons predict tokenization of commodities: silver, gold, water, copper, which will be used in the AGI artificial intelligence boom. For more, subscribe to New Titan 888.
So subscribe to New Titan 888. He recorded this video on July 11th. Silver, gold. Remember, I've been telling you all about purchasing your physical metals, silver. Go to millimoves.com. Copper. There's silver is the most undervalued asset in the world. Copper is also a shortage globally on copper as well. So you can get copper for like $2 or $3, right? The globalization of these assets. I believe in having physical silver and copper on hand. For some people, $2,000 an ounce of gold is just too expensive, right? 2,000 maybe all they have, or 10,000. So you can't accumulate a lot of gold if you don't have a lot of money. That's where people the rich preserve their wealth, right? That's where you keep your cash from crashing. So you got to have the money first, but in order to get the money to build your wealth, then copper and silver, physical, very inexpensive, and it's a global shortage. And then this is his breakdown of Simpsons episode season 13 and 31.
Even Boaz, these two columns, when it pauses here, here we see the glyph on the wall, the glyph that runs the world. Here we also see another symbol. We see the XRP symbol on the flipper. If you could zoom in on that, please. Now I'm going to move forward. He says here, I can dig it. You should look this word up, or this phrase up in a Grammatian calculator to see what it means. We're going to come over here to the ticker here, which is important. I came here before. Now, this is what's important. Throughout the whole video, you always saw the universe in a sphere fashion, but now it is warped because the finance has come and put a dent in the universe. Boom, it knocked a dent in it. And even more so, it didn't just put a dent into it. The finance has even gone into outer space. This is the space which represents the planet. Now it's gone into outer space. But again, I show you the warpedness of the universe because it has put a dent in it with its Big Bang Theory residuals. The reason why they're calling it a Big Bang Theory is because they have not done this yet. They've only done tests. So it is only a theory of what will occur. But I guarantee you, these are brilliant scientists, and this will work. So this is what's going to happen. This ticker here represents the finance because they're printing all this finance and it's rolling over to this digital economy, as well as this is money. This is all of the world's money moving around. The reason why I call it money, it might not be lawful money, but it is money. It's a medium of exchange, and it is an exchange that is created by energy. It took electricity to create this new digital money. So it does have a real flow to it because we are chemical and electrical beings, like once was told to you by Valahara. I'm going to move forward. Okay. Move back just a hair here. You see here the sphere? Now, he says later glitches. You have the duplication, looks to me like into the infinite. That's why the ticker was doing that. He said later glitches. Why would he say later glitches and there still be this duplication? Because they're letting you know that this is purposeful. The multiplication is going to be into the infinite. Like Greg Kidd said, when they offered me the infinite, this is digital represents infinite nature of multiplication. When one ledger is filled up, another one is duplicated. That's what they're telling you. They're going to be bankers. I'd like to end this short lecture. I hope I gave you something to think about. If you found knowledge here, do like and subscribe because there's a lot more to come. Do have a good day. This is the pyramid Ponzi scheme of the old fiat money. We're going to start off by showing you an intro here. I'm going to pause here. We went over this before in part 1. This is representing the shadow banking system. This is the pyramid Ponzi scheme of the old fiat monetary system coming to a close. And here, he says, Kachinga. We already went over this, the twin flames, the phoenix, the synthesization of the asset, and the transfer of it. He's graduating into the new digital economy. A slot machine, meaning whoever's a part of this, who has invested in this, is going to be highly rewarded. He's telling you each day is closer to becoming cash of the future. Joaquin and Boaz, these two columns. I'm going to pause this here. Here we see the glyph on the wall, the glyph that runs the world. Here we also see another symbol. We see the XRP symbol on the flipper. If you could zoom in on that, please. Now,
And I told you, every decoder sees things different. He said the XRP symbol on the flipper. I think it's the X-Fan, right? And if you don't see it at queenofcornsilver.com, just go to millimoves.com as well. Go to millimoves.com and you should see it there. But I think that's for XFAN, HDC, month of April. As March brings in the new year, we're going to see the financial system reset. This is Flare, the lightning. I love the way he broke down the buses. That's something I really want to find out. And I found that video. Silver, copper, gold, water. Real world commodities. I broke down to you all how that SHA, the proof of work for cryptographic for Bitcoin, the tokenization of worldwide commodities. Again, this is the year of the dragon in China. Let me make sure I'm off mute. Okay, I'm off mute. Good. Simpsons also bring a lot of things about Shanghai as well. That's the SPR symbol. I do have SPR with the spring in my bag. Another thing that he, I think, showed on his video clip. Let me see if I can find the Shanghai. Okay, here we go.
invested in this is going to be highly rewarded into the new digital slot machine, meaning whoever's a part of this, who has invested in this, is going to be highly rewarded. He's telling you each day is closer to becoming cash of the future. Joaquin and Boaz, these two columns. I'm going to pause this here. Here we see the glyph on the wall. Whoever's a part.
Okay, this is what I was looking from Shanghai. Look at the color coding with that as well. And when you look at the real Shanghai background, the red, yellow, China colors, blue, gold, a little bit green, right? Purple here, red, lunar year this year. And this is how the real just Google Shanghai, just this is like the China Central Coast. This is like the economy of New York to China, right? Shanghai, there it is. And being cash of the future, the global first tier of globalization of the world's cities research network known as the New York of China. So if you don't believe in the Simpsons, that's you. I do. Hey, you all enjoy the great remainder of your day. I did not intend to be on this live stream this long, but rewatch it. A lot of stuff broken down from Taylor Swift number 13 to the decoding to Kamala Harris. Everything, right? From me, from other crypto decoders. And let's see where this new financial system reset happens. This is Kobe Bryant year, the color purple 40th year, color purple with Oprah Winfrey, the controversy behind it, the year of truth for Cat Williams, the year of truth of the Ponzi scheme of the dollar is coming to an end. And XRP, the quantum financial system, XLM, HDC, XPR will definitely overlap the old Swift financial system as it will get a makeover. So invest in this new world economic system. This is the greatest transfer of wealth that you and I, during our lifetime, will ever experience. Take advantage of it. You're welcome, ML. ML, thank you as well. Y'all have a great remaining of your day. Queen out.